Hey everybody, and welcome to the Allie Brooke Show. Okay, as y'all saw last week, I had my dear friend Tori Kelly on, and we had so much fun. We could not stop talking. We were catching up. We had so many laughs and so many awesome moments that we literally had to make it a two-part because we talked for over 2 hours. So I'm super excited for y'all to see the next part of this episode. She is amazing, as you guys saw, and you're going to see even more how amazing she is. So enjoy this part 2 of the episode with my beautiful friend, Tori Kelly. It's the Allie Brooke Show.
I just had to tell that story because I think that was our first kind of connection point. Like literally the first time we met, we were talking about the lovely Crystal Lewis. So,
well, Tori, I actually have another surprise for you.
Did I just segue into your segue?
You did exactly, yes. Come on.
That's awesome. What is going? Is she here?
So,
is she gonna walk through the door?
Oh no, I'm sorry. She's not.
That'd be amazing.
But do you have the screenshot, Ben, that we saw earlier?
What?
Yes.
The text.
So, friend, we're gonna go back in time.
No, you have our text.
2013 DMs. Okay.
Stop it. This is before we met then?
So here's my very first DM to you on Twitter. Hi. So I just saw that you met Crystal. I love her so much. That's awesome that you love her too and got to meet her. She is absolutely incredible, smiley face. I just thought it was so cool that you know her and got to meet her. 11. Is that 2 or 12?
2.
11. 2,
November 2nd. 2013.
And then you're like, hello, hee, I love her so much. Literally first person I remember listening to and studying as a kid. She's the sweetest person ever. And I am so lame in my response.
So
and
funny.
I said, anywho, who says that? Anywho, I've grown a lot since then. Anywho, you're amazing, girl. I'm so happy for you and your EP. God bless.
My EP. Because I probably just put out my EP.
Okay, and then it says, wait, same. So I did a double reply and I said, same. I grew up listening to her music. She's one of my biggest inspirations. Amazing that you met her. And then you come in and you say, yes, we've actually known each other for a while now. You love her. Hope you meet her soon and hope to meet you and the girls soon. And I said, then we fast forward to 16. Sorry, my contacts. I gotta get them finally renewed.
Wow, I'm the worst. I didn't respond.
No.
To your last message.
No. You did.
What was I doing?
You did.
There's more?
So you did, and it said, I said on January 16th, 2014.
Yeah.
Tori, I cannot wait to see you next week and finally meet you. And then that is when we met.
That's amazing. So there was already context then. I just told that story as if there was no context. No, your story is completely accurate and correct because you did reveal to me in person that you knew her and the details of that. But this makes more sense of why she would have come up because it would have been like, oh my gosh, like Crystal, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't random. Yes. We actually had a DM conversation. This is insane. I didn't remember this until you showed me. That's crazy. 2013.
13. We're in 21, guys. It's what, 8 years, 7 years? Hold on, let me do the math.
Wow.
It's about 7 years, right? 8 years. 8 years ago.
Wow.
Girl, it's amazing.
Okay, but since then you have met her. Was I there when you met her or you met her?
Yes, you were there.
So that was when you guys met. Was that my show?
So another beautiful,
that makes me happy. Wow.
Beautiful segues. Lots of beautiful segues happening right now. So you, my dear, sweet, kind soul friend, you invited me to sing with you at your tour in 2019.
Yeah, it was the Acoustic Sessions tour.
The Acoustic Sessions tour in Los Angeles at the, what theater?
Was that the Forum? It was like my first, I know it was my first time playing.
Tori Kelly.
Oh, it was
that.
It was wherever it was, the power went out.
Oh, yes, I remember that.
The Ace Theater.
The Ace, yes. So it was at the Ace Theater.
Yeah.
And so you invited me.
Yeah.
And I was so honored that you even asked me. You texted me, you're like, girl. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Hold on, I'm so sorry. I was like, oh my goodness, yes, girl. And we were like going back and forth in songs.
Yeah, what song we should do.
We decided on Shallow because, you know, it just came out.
That was your idea, I think.
It was? Oh,
yeah, you're like,
okay.
oh, what about Shallow?
Cool.
Yeah, it was a great song choice. Yeah.
And then.
You look so cute.
Oh,
look at your
I
outfit.
was so nervous and shy.
Nervous and shy.
And here's. Can you fast forward to the like half of it?
Wait, you look so cute.
Look. So again, we're both kind of matching in white.
Yeah.
You have black, but we're still matching in the white. You have black. And
we have the colors.
You kind of like
you killed this.
Thank you so much. Are you kidding me?
No.
Your vocals. Oh, by the way, guys. So we didn't have any rehearsal except day of like 4 p.m. Her show was like 6 p.m. We had a quick rehearsal.
Yeah.
And it was incredible. And this clip actually ended up going viral.
Crazy. I mean, it's so, like, this was such a good duet. I feel like this is so fun. Because we hadn't really sang together before this.
Never.
So.
And so at the rehearsal of this, I see.
Oh, yeah.
I pull up. And you're rehearsing with Crystal Lewis.
Did I not tell you that she was coming? I wonder if I did that on purpose, though. Because that's something I would do.
And I saw, and I literally started crying. Backstage, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't
look like
a freak.
Of course, if you cry at the mention of her, I would, you know, be sure that you'd cry at the sight of her.
I'm emotional, guys, okay? Okay, I wear it on,
be you.
on my sleeve.
Be you, just embrace it.
No, because I feel these things, like I really feel, like I feel when, like I go back, whenever I like get emotional, I go back to that one moment. Like that one moment that I was in my bedroom singing her songs, or I was 3 years old in the backseat belting Crystal Lewis, and then I transport to present time. And I see, oh my gosh, Crystal Lewis is right there with my friend Tori and singing the same song I listened to when I was a little girl. It was
Did
Trust
You Trust
Me.
Me? Yeah.
And I was like,
yeah.
It hit my spirit, you know, like those are the moments that I just deeply feel, you know, and I'm grateful that I have like that, I don't know, like sensitive spirit or whatever it's called. And I get it from my mom because I really like, I don't just cry. No, I really imagine myself as a young girl, you know, and then transport. And it's like, I just see two images and then it's just overwhelming. So seeing that was just so beautiful. And then I met her and I was like, Crystal. And now I have her number and we're friends. And like, I don't know.
She loves you.
I love her so much.
So awesome.
And then, you know, that night was amazing, friend. Like you were shining so bright and you like killed it. It was just you. And that was brilliant, by the way, to do just an acoustic
thanks.
Tour.
Thank you.
Just to show off
it was, I mean, Mateus Asato, who was playing guitar with me, that was really, he just made that whole tour like come together. Yeah, because it was just he and I on guitars the whole time. But for stuff like this, like the duet we did, it was so nice because then we're last minute picking a song and it's like, okay, instead of me learning the song, I can be like, hey, Mateus, can you like play this for me? And then, we can just focus on singing. But that show though, if I'm being completely honest, as amazing as it was, I think that was the most stressful show for me on tour because one, I was a little sick that day.
Oh no.
Those
You're
few days.
sick is like
I really
friend.
Was. It was bad.
No.
I was trying to hide it.
Is like just this gold like fountain.
No. I was pushing
beauty, through. Miraculous like thing.
Oh my gosh.
And so I just like, friend, you're never sick because you sound just freaking like phenomenal each time. I'm telling you the truth.
No, I would give credit.
This much.
I would honestly give credit to my vocal coach for this because shout out to Billy because he literally, I've been with him since I was like 8 years old.
Really?
Yeah, and
that's
so
sorry not to cut you off.
do it.
I was just gonna say that's another super cool thing about you, Tori, is that you like. You can tell, well, no, you I'm trying to word this correctly. Okay. Another super cool thing about you is that you keep your people. like forever, for life.
Yeah,
like some people, if they like were to get to your level, you know, they'd change this and that, you know, but you're like so grounded, super cool. So you've been with Billy since you were years old.
You could say he's the first, other than my parents, I guess, for like believing in me since day one, but he's really the first person kind of that I have as a part of my team. And I still, to this day, if I have like an event come up or like on tour especially, we'll FaceTime every single day and he'll warm me up. So this show, I keep pointing over there because our performance is on the screen, but this show he was huge for days whenever I'm feeling like under the weather or just like I feel like I usually get sick once every tour, and I don't know if that's just that's not just me then.
Yes.
Okay, because it's probably just because your body getting like just adjusting again or something, and it's like go. So I was feeling pretty gross, and he just helps me kind of like, I don't want to say cheat, but it kind of feels like that. Like you're kind of cheating. Not, maybe like if the song is normally super belty the whole way, maybe you don't belt every single time and you just save it for this note, or like,
or maybe use head voice or
exactly.
whatever.
So he really helps me with that. Warmed me up before the show, but also this show was pretty stressful because I had like so many special guests. I had the Pentatonics come up. I had Crystal. I'm trying to think. I had just like many guests, and like you said, we didn't like practice any of the songs, so it was all like, come to sound check if you want to practice, but it ended up cool. And the power went out, so I was like, are you kidding me? Like on top of all of that,
totally
the power went out.
Devil's always trying to take us out.
You know what? I mean? Not today.
Devil.
Yeah, but it's funny because fans and stuff afterwards, they were saying how much they loved that show, and I feel like people
it was a special show.
Like little
like real.
I think people like when you can tell that it's not scripted, or like,
or it's not perfect.
Yeah, or like something happens, like the power going out, and it's like, oh, obviously this wasn't planned, and you kind of see the scrambling, like for the person on stage, you're like, this is terrible, like I don't know what I'm doing. But then, if I put myself in their position, I'm like, oh, that would kind of be memorable, I guess. Like,
yes,
looking back, you'd be like, oh, I was at that show, the power went out, and like Allie was there killing it, and like, all this stuff.
Well,
so
thank you.
Yeah, but it was fun.
It was so much fun. Thank you again so much for asking me to be a part of that.
Of course.
It was crazy because that like went viral. It has like 500,000 views or something.
It's amazing.
And that was super, super cool. And I was gonna ask you, okay, you ready to sing it?
Oh my gosh.
I'm just kidding.
Let me just move my hoops.
No. Right, move the hoops. No. I was gonna say, like, that was super awesome. I was super, I get nervous before, but this one I was really nervous because it was I think it was just like the excitement of being at your show. This was my first few months being a solo artist. Yeah. And I think my first guest performance as a solo artist.
Wow.
And so
I didn't think about that. That's crazy. Yeah.
That's crazy. And so it was super memorable and fun and such a treasured moment. And it was awesome that we were able to come together and be one and, sing, and you were right there just like being that little pillar, and it was a beautiful moment. Like I felt while we were singing the chills. It was pretty cool.
Me too.
Yeah.
It was a good one. And I think that song was like a good song choice for us too. Like we were both like belting it.
Right?
It was like fun to sing.
Friend, I was beforehand, I was practicing the words. I forgot how many days I had, but every day, and I kept messing up the words.
Don't talk to me about words because I mess up.
Really?
At least once a show.
No, I didn't know that.
Oh my gosh, my fans like make fun of me for it. Even on live streams, like if I'm on a live stream, I could literally have the words in front of me and I still somehow find a way to mess up. I just need, we should have had a prompter. I should put that I should bring a prompter with me on the next tour.
And me too, by the way. It's so nerve wracking. I literally was like, oh my God, I'm going to forget the words to one of the most iconic songs of the decade.
Those are the ones that you forget the most.
Oh yeah, but thank God we both we got it, girl.
Yeah,
and we had fun and we sang at the top of our lungs, and it was truly a great moment. So thank you, friend.
And you got to meet Crystal.
And I got to meet Crystal. This show is brought to you by our new sponsor, BetterHelp. We try our hardest to take care of our bodies, but what about our minds? Without a healthy mind, being truly happy and at peace is hard. The good news is therapy works. I have talked about therapy so many times and I just love it. It's great even to just talk to someone, even if it's, if you're not going through something super hard, if you're just talking, kind of just sharing your story or kind of reflecting on the past, reflecting on your growth, for whatever. Oh, I recommend it so much, guys. It'll change your life. When so many people are battling depression and anxiety or their stress is too much to manage, they have postpartum depression, PTSD, and the list goes on. Easy online therapy is available to get some tools that help make life easier. I decided to get help when, I was going through a lot and I said, hey, I really think I need something or someone to help me. And having someone to talk to has helped me tremendously, big things, small things, kind of sharing things about my past, also focusing on my new goals, sharing things in the future, sharing exciting things that I'm working on now is just really, really great to help me plan for the future and kind of set those goals properly. BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist, so you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy, and you can start communicating with your therapist within 48 hours. Join the millions of people who are seeing what therapy is really about. It's always a good time to invest in yourself because you are your greatest asset. This show is brought to you by BetterHelp, and the Allie Brooke Show listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/Allie. That's BetterHelp.com/Allie. ALLY. So that was super, super cool. Thank you so much again. Also, friend, so I want to go back in time to my birthday, July 7th, 2018, at Disneyland. That was so, seriously, that was probably my best birthday I've ever had. Something about that day, something about that time in my life, I just had my kittens. Oh. And they were a month old at that point.
Yeah. Wait, what year was this?
2018.
2018. Because we've been a few times to Disney. And sometimes I get the times mixed up. But one time was for New Year's.
Yes.
That would have been before.
It was before. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
And then also we went again. We went again.
Just you and I went one time.
I'm so sorry. Yes, just you and I.
Yeah, just you and I went. And
we didn't even have, we didn't go on one ride in 2000. I think it was 17 or something. Where
we were just chilling.
We were just chilled and we had
eating
and of course, because we love that.
Yeah. You got recognized a lot that trip. I remember.
Oh yeah, that's right. Shout out to those fans.
Shout out to the fans that said hi. I was hiding. I was in the
yes, I know. And then my birthday. That was. I swear. Something about that time. Something about that summer. I think it also had to do so much with having my new kittens. That was the first summer that I was a solo artist. I was figuring things out. I told you
a lot of new stuff.
That at Disneyland that I recently got signed. You were one of the first.
Oh yeah.
I think you were the first. That whole group that went. That I told that. Oh my gosh, I'm signed now, and I'm gonna make new music and my own stuff.
Yeah, it's a new chapter. Kind of marked.
New chapter.
Yeah.
And I swear, if I could revisit one time in my life, that would be a moment. Aww. And it was super last minute, and you showed up for me, and that was so sweet. You and Andre, and
can't say no to Disneyland, right? and you, of course.
And it was so much fun. And I remember you literally squeezed me in because you also were going to a wedding or something.
Oh shoot!
Or a bachelor party, something.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yes,
yeah.
And that's a picture
crazy. Wow.
From that day. I was just
that's a great pic. Look at your matching ears and bag.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
And I remember, and my friend Macy, shout out Macy.
So sweet.
She's so sweet, right?
Yeah.
Such a wonderful friend. I mean, her and I are super close as well. She's very similar to us all. Mm-hmm. Just kind of living out her dreams and her faith, and at the same time.
Yeah.
And that was just, again, a moment in time that I just it was just special. I think because it was like beginnings for me in so many ways.
Yeah.
And I like had you, and I had my other friend and some other friends that I just like leaned on, and we had so much fun. I remember we had the pineapple margaritas. I think that's what it was. Oh yeah,
at California Adventure probably.
Yes. And we had the corn dogs because I love the Disneyland corn dogs.
So good.
They were so delicious.
You know they have one now. I couldn't find it last time I went, but they have one that's like a pickle and a corn dog like combined. Are you guys not down? I'm so sorry, down. Am I the only one? You're down.
Wait, is it like
Lizzo just did a TikTok that went viral about pickle dogs.
But is it just a pickle or is it?
No, it's a hot dog inside of
I'm into that. I'm into that. I love pickles. Yeah, it's not just a fried pickle, although fried pickles are amazing. So I also would probably eat that. But I couldn't find it at Disneyland.
We're gonna have to find it next time.
We'll find it, yeah. If it's there, even. I thought I saw a TikTok or something, but I don't know. But we're due to go again. We need to go.
This year will be 3 years because my babies are gonna be 3 years.
Oh my gosh! Since the last time we went,
a month. I haven't been to Disney besides Dancing with the Stars, but we were working, so I didn't get to really play.
We need to go. I mean, obviously, it's just now like reopening and stuff. So
it was.
But doesn't it just
magical.
like? I feel like Disney just. It's almost like therapy, kind of.
It's therapy, yes.
I don't know if that's messed up to say.
Right. No, it is.
But I feel like it's a form.
It's a form of therapy. Absolutely, and you get to be a kid again.
Yeah, I feel like I also have like the best conversations at Disneyland.
Oh yes,
because I'm the type like you, I think, where we don't like have to go on rides, and we're probably also spoiled though because we like live in California.
Yeah,
I mean, I grew up also in California. You didn't necessarily grow up here.
No.
So I'm even more spoiled, I think, because I'm like, when I go, I'm like, oh, especially when they had like the passes and stuff.
Oh, yes.
It was like, oh, we don't have to go on rides. We would show up at like 4 p.m. when like all the kiddos are starting to get tired and like throw fits. So they're leaving. And it's like,
perfect time. You know the tricks.
I know the tricks. And I'm like trying to eat. I'm trying to drink. I'm trying to maybe go on like an occasional ride or two.
Totally.
But that's like my way of doing Disney. Some people think it's lame, but.
No, I love it.
If you come to Disney with me, that's what we're doing.
Yes, and it's special because we get to be kids together.
Exactly.
And we're, clearly not kids. So
I mean, speak for yourself.
Right. Well, no, I mean, well, actually, I could pass maybe for a kid because I'm so short, but no, but what I'm saying is we're adults now, we're grown, and we know what it's like to be in this world and have all these responsibilities and stuff, but
it brings out your kid for sure.
Yes.
It brings out your inner child.
It's beautiful and it's magical and special and it's awesome.
I told you we were just going to talk about Disneyland this whole time.
Totally. What's your favorite ride? Do you have one?
Favorite ride at Disneyland? That's really hard, actually. I think I always go for I love Mountain? Thunder in Space. Yeah, just there's classic. Like I always try to go on those every time. There's a ride I'm not thinking of.
It's like Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones is cool. It's cool. I'm down to go on it. Okay, I'm not needing to go on it.
Wait, no, you introduced me to is it Slinky Dog?
Wait, is it the Goofy Sky School one where you go? That's like the most underrated ride.
It really is
at Disney, and low-key the scariest ride.
It is, yeah, because you're like.
It is because it flings you around. It makes you feel like you're gonna it's all these like sharp turns, and they make it look like it's this little kid ride, and it's not. It's terrifying. It's so steep,
but it's so much fun.
It's fun. I do like that ride. I like California Screamin'.
Oh,
the
of course,
roller coaster.
That's a classic.
Yeah,
that's a classic.
Yeah. Have you been to Disney World?
Yes.
That's pretty fun. I've been twice now. I never as a kid, only in my adult life, and it's always been for work. And then I got to go after.
Yes. Wait, did you perform at the special? You performed at this 2020, right?
The
Disney World
Christmas
special
one?
Yes.
Yeah, I did.
Yes. We missed each other. I did the year before when I was on Dancing with the Stars.
Oh.
And then we also did it with Fifth Harmony too. Yeah. I've been a few times of both at Disney World and Disneyland, but more so Disney World. These past few years, I love that too. I mean, I feel like Disneyland is the original.
I know.
So it's very special.
Yeah, it is special
and
for
it's
sure.
In California.
You can't really compare the two.
You can't compare.
Yeah.
And Disney World is just like, it's literally a whole new world.
They have they have the Avatar ride though.
Oh, that Avatar ride is crazy. It's so cool.
It's so much fun. It's insane.
It's insane.
If anyone watching this, if you get the opportunity to go, that should be like the first and only ride that you go on. Not only ride, but it's like obviously a very long line. Yes. I think it was like the top ride in the world at one point.
Isn't that crazy?
It is insane. I felt like I was in heaven.
Oh, absolutely.
When I was on that ride.
Because
I got sad when I got off.
I know. Because then you go back to reality.
Yeah.
But you're still in the park, which is cool.
Yeah.
But when it's over, you feel sad.
Always finding the silver lining. It's okay. But you're still in the park, so that's fine.
But no, I mean, like, it is sad when you get off. You're just kind of like, you need a moment.
You didn't. Yeah, you need a I'm taking myself back to that place. Yeah, it's really sad. No, that ride's amazing. I love. There's a new ride. I don't know how new it is at Disney World, but they said I think they're bringing it to Disneyland, and I'm so excited. It's like one of the coolest rides I've been on. It was like Mickey and Minnie.
My cat.
It was like Mickey and Minnie's Wild Adventure or something like that. And it was like them as like old school characters.
No.
If you've been to Disney World, you know what I'm talking about. And it's over where like the Chinese theater place was. Do you know what I'm talking about? Right? Do you know what I'm talking about? It is the coolest, probably the coolest ride. It's not like I wouldn't compare it to, it's not a roller coaster or anything, but if we're just talking about like rides and like the interactions and stuff, it's definitely like the coolest ride I've been on because it's all new technology because it's brand new.
Oh wow,
it's insane. Yeah, so I think they're bringing that to California, which would be sick.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, we have to go there. So next time.
Yeah, next time.
That's gonna be one of the firsts. Sometimes I just don't have the time or energy to cook, especially something healthy. Usually, I'm traveling. Recently, I've actually been traveling a lot, and sometimes my kitties keep me busy. Sometimes I'm on the phone all day. Sometimes I'm on the phone with my family, and hours go by, and then bam, I'm hungry, or dinner comes, or whatever. And honestly, I don't feel great when I end up eating takeout for almost every meal. But this all changed once I found Daily Harvest. Daily Harvest delivers delicious food, all built on organic fruits and vegetables right to your door. It takes literally minutes to prepare, and I never have to think twice if the food I'm eating is good for me. Daily Harvest is ready when you are. Everything stays fresh in your freezer until you're ready to enjoy it, so you waste less food too. No need to overthink any of your meals for the week with Daily Harvest. Smoothies for breakfast, crisp flatbreads for lunch or dinner, and food that's perfect for cooler weather, like their perfectly roasted harvest bowls and soups. Daily Harvest never uses preservatives, added sugar, or artificial anything, including their recently launched almond milk, which is made of only almonds and a dash of sea salt. That's it. Daily Harvest is also committed to minimizing their environmental impact. They're in the process of transitioning to 100% compostable, recyclable, plant-based, and renewable fiber packaging. Daily Harvest is undeniably delicious, clean food without the prep. Get started today. Go to dailyharvest.com and enter promo code AllieBrooke to get $25 off of your first box. That's promo code AllieBrooke, AllieBrooke, for $25 off your first box at dailyharvest.com. Dailyharvest.com. So, friend, new album, is it coming soon?
So, soon. The word soon.
You're working
I can't
on a new
say.
album.
Because I can't say the word soon anymore because my fans get mad at me.
They hate the word soon.
I know.
Yep,
yeah, yours probably do too.
Yeah,
they're gonna be in the comments.
An album 12 years later.
Yeah, they're gonna be. Albums take time, you guys. Okay.
Yeah. Come on.
No, they're gonna be in the comments like she said soon. She said soon. No, so I am working on new music, and also I'm super excited because this year, while I'm working on my own music, I have like some collabs coming out in the meantime. So yeah, like this year sprinkled throughout the year.
Gosh.
So that'll be fun.
Yay!
for y'all to find out who those are.
Hold on, we need to talk about something. We need to talk about your time again? On The Masked Singer.
Oh, shoot.
Okay. Friend, sorry, you just made me segue into that. Girl.
And you have a cookie now. I feel like I should have one as well.
I hope you love it.
I'm going to trade my drink for the
Disney World.
For the cookie. Yeah, wait. Back. Okay. There's a lot of things happening.
A lot of things. That's
just because this is another Disney connection here. She made these cookies, guys.
Inspired by Disney.
I can't believe you made. You're amazing. You made me a drink, some cookies.
I'm taking care of my girl when she comes to my studio. Okay.
Wait.
I hope you like them.
Wait, I'm trying to break it. I'm scared it's gonna all fall. They look. I'm so sorry. I just spilled crumbs everywhere.
Girl, this is your house. It's okay. Cool. Don't ever apologize. It's very chocolatey.
It's so doughy. Doughy. Oh my gosh.
I hope
it's gonna be all over our mouths
right
now.
You're good. It's probably all over mine.
You got it. You felt it.
Good? Okay, good.
Yo, wait.
These,
can you do a zoom in?
Unfortunately, our camera can't zoom. But
oh my gosh. Just trust me then. Just trust me.
You can zoom in. Wait, can we zoom in, Ben?
Whoa.
Yes.
Can you zoom into the fluffiness? It's so doughy and great.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not even just gassing you up right now. I'm
being
friend. Real. Wow. Okay.
I'm glad you liked them. Yay. Again, inspired by Disney World. Shout out Gideon's Cookies in Disney World.
Wow.
Inspired by true events. Oh, Tori Kelly. Bam.
I need that recipe. Will you send me that?
Yes.
Oh, not that I bake ever.
You're gonna bake now.
But if I ever get in the mood, I'm gonna be I'm gonna make Allie's cookies.
One of my favorite things is baking for friends and having them actually like what I bake. So my heart is very happy.
This is a hobby of yours, baking?
Oh, I love to bake.
That's awesome. Even when it's hot? Even when it's hot outside, you don't mind?
Oh, yes. During the summer, awesome. Have my summer.
Yeah. You can bake for me anytime.
Yay! Okay, I will, girl. You gotta tell me your favorite stuff.
All the things. These now are my fave. But sorry, we were about to talk about
The Masked Singer.
Masked Singer.
Girl, so tell me all about it. You got to live your seahorse dreams, pop star dreams. Girl, how was that? Epic. You transformed. Girl, you were dancing. We need to pull up a clip.
Oh my gosh.
Well, we'll pull it up later.
Pull up a clip.
Or we'll pull it up now. Whatever you want, now or later.
I mean,
we gotta pull it up.
It's up to you guys.
Oh, I knew it was you from the get go. I bet. Girl,
yeah.
I know that voice anywhere. I was trying to, I think.
I know. I was trying to really hide my voice a lot of the time.
That you were, if that makes any sense.
I was trying to mask it.
I'm
this is when I got revealed, I think.
You got to put up
which felt
only
so,
girl.
Yo, when they took the mask off though, when I got cut or whatever, I felt so exposed.
Does it feel like you were either naked or without?
Yeah, it was weird. Yeah, it was. It was suddenly I got real shy and because Seahorse, I was I kind of made her.
She was
super
an alter
sassy,
ego.
Super alter ego. Yeah.
Yes.
Which was so fun for me because that's kind of why I said yes. Was oh, this might be a fun opportunity to show this other side of me and do some dancing because I feel like most people go on to kind of either show that they can sing because maybe people don't know that they can sing. Just getting this all over. It's so great.
It's all good.
It's that time. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, some people go on for that to kind of show that they can sing, I guess. But for me, I was okay, I'm cool with the singing part. Maybe I can. Artist. Yeah, this is what I do. I'm a singer, but I've always been kind of insecure about my performing, stepping out and doing choreo or working the stage. When there's clips of me super young, I was belting out these huge songs, killing the singing part, but I would literally be frozen in place, standing there, no stage presence whatsoever. And in these old competitions that I used to do, that's what
we're pulling that up now. I'm just kidding.
That's next. That's what would get me to lose because I was I don't have stage presence. So it's something I've always been kind of insecure about. And I've a lot of times I have the guitar, so it's kind of like I can hide behind or whatever it is. So this was like a huge step for me in just being like, okay, I'm behind this mask. I'm just gonna be this like crazy, confident, like other, like Beyonce-esque type of character. And it was so fun, like so much fun getting to do choreo. By the way, singing and dancing at the same time is very hard. Like you would know, it is so hard. Like I didn't realize you have to find it. It totally affects your singing. You hit the notes differently. You have to actually practice it.
Exactly. It's very very challenging. That's why it totally just doesn't happen overnight. And even just the breathing alone.
Mm-hmm. Well, you see a lot of times like I'll study like, a Beyonce performance or something, right? And a lot of the times when she's like really singing, she's standing still. And it's kind of this illusion where you feel like she's like dancing the whole time, but she'll usually do like full on dance breaks and like not sing at all, and then like stop and just like have this crazy confident stance.
You're totally
kill
right.
the note, and like it's very thought out. It's very like specific. So yeah, all that to say, singing and dancing is hard at the same time, but Masked Singer was so fun. Wow. Highly recommend if anyone wants to do it at some point.
You don't say.
Yeah,
I would love to do it. That would be so much fun. You can just like have fun. You don't have to be worried about, the way you look or your outfit or anything. You can just be the costume that you are, and just
so fun.
You can just be, like you said, an alter ego. You can be someone else.
Whoever you want.
It's
great.
That's super cool. So do you have this alter ego part of yourself that wants to be that like choreographer, like Britney, Beyonce type?
Yeah, she's always been in there. She's always been in there. I think if I'm completely honest, like the whole guitar, like girl with her guitar thing kind of happened on accident. Like
what?
Like the whole like performer, I guess like pop diva, whatever. That's who I thought I was supposed to be. That's what I thought, like you have to do that to make it. So I was kind of on that path, and it felt very forced to me. And then when I, when I was just like at home and, after the whole label thing happened and I wasn't signed anymore as a kid, I was like, okay, I'm going to pick up guitar. And my parents were super like encouraging with just really, they were really big on like owning your craft. Like even if nothing is happening on the outside, like just take that time to like really practice and like perfect your art.
That's great advice.
Yeah, it's for sure. I would echo that to anyone else who's going through that. But that's when I picked up guitar, and so it kind of just like something clicked. Yeah, like something clicked when people saw me with a guitar, or when I, started like putting out my own songs and doing shows, and it was like just me and a guitar. And honestly, I started playing guitar because I didn't want to like rely on other people when I would do gigs.
Wow.
So I didn't want to like ask like, hey, and I hated singing to track. I hated it. I hated it. It felt like karaoke or something. And like, and I didn't like it. So I was like, okay, I'll just like learn a couple chords. And then it kind of became like a thing that people wanted to see. And like on YouTube, it was kind of this like authentic thing that just happened. So that, then fast forward to like me actually being an artist, and I'm still kind of this girl with a guitar. Like it's always just sort of stuck. And I love playing guitar. It's like definitely a part of who I am. But I think I suppressed that other girl who was like, working the stage and kind of like doing the choreo, or like still, I haven't figured out a way to make that feel like me. And I think that's kind of like what the Masked Singer was kind of helping me do. It's just like step out and like, because there was nothing to lose. It was like you're in a costume, like whatever you do. Yeah, it's so fun and so silly. Like no one takes themselves too seriously there. Like it was just it was a great place to kind of experiment and like just have fun with it. So I'm curious to see like how much of the seahorse kind of goes like bleeds into the next stuff. You know what I mean? Because I feel like she's kind of in there somewhere. Like let me out. So we'll see.
I love cereal, but the reality is you can't eat sugary cereal for every meal of the day. That is insane, but I want to do it anyway. Magic Spoon makes that possible. Potentially. We're all trying to eat better, but healthy breakfast doesn't have to be boring. Magic Spoon has the amazing flavors you love, but without all the bad stuff. Magic Spoon has 0 grams of sugar, 13 to 14 grams of protein, and only 4 net grams of carbs in each serving. It also has only 140 calories per serving. Magic Spoon is keto-friendly, gluten-free, soy-free, grain-free, low-carb, and GMO-free. Magic Spoon comes in 4 different flavors: peanut butter, cocoa, fruity, and frosted. It tastes just like your favorite cereals from childhood and is so much healthier. Ooh, y'all know I love the frosted one, but the cocoa one, that's where it's at too. I mean, honestly, all of them are so delicious and have such great flavor and crunch, and you really can have it, for breakfast. You can have it as a snack. You can have it, for a kind of dessert, but a healthy dessert. You can have it anytime, and it's great. You can't go wrong because it's healthy for you. Now, for a limited time, go to magicspoon.com/AllieBrooke to grab a variety pack and try it today. Be sure to use our promo code AllieBrooke at checkout to get $5 off of your order. Magic Spoon is so confident in their product that it's backed with a 100% happiness guarantee. So if you don't like it for any reason, they'll refund your money. No questions asked. Remember, get your next delicious bowl of guilt-free cereal at magicspoon.com/AllieBrooke and use the code AllieBrooke to get $5 off. Thank you to Magic Spoon for sponsoring this episode. So one day, will we see pop star, full-on choreo, Tori Kelly?
We might. I don't know. We might. We'll see.
We love you just the way you are. We love you and your guitar. That is something that we want to see forever.
Thank you.
But we would also love to see that side of you come out more. Because you killed it, girl. I saw
Thank you.
The hip movements.
I was
and
just,
the attitude.
Taking notes from you. That's all, Dancing with the Stars over here.
Oh my goodness. By the way, thank you for coming.
That was so
I
fun.
invited her to the finale, and she came to see me.
That was amazing, yeah.
That was awesome. That was really, really, really cool.
I'm so glad I got to come. That was so sick.
We're going to pull up another picture of that. But she's been there for so many beautiful moments of my life.
Same, girl.
Well, I know a pretty cool choreographer if you ever, are looking.
Oh, yeah. I'll hit you up. Hit you up. No, girl. For real, like that. I
have another one, Anibal. Shout out you. I love you so much.
Both of them. I'll grab their numbers because I think like being on The Masked Singer and doing, because obviously we had like rehearsals and stuff behind the scenes and like got to work with amazing choreographers, and it brought me back to when I had forgotten that I did like hip hop classes when I was like 7.
Yes!
Like from like
I
7
did too,
to
but like
11.
When I was 12.
Yeah,
yes!
Like that whole kind of chapter of my life.
Basically
I loved dance, and like I had totally forgotten that was like a part of me. And also I think too, just even if it's like dancing is so great because even if you don't do actual moves and choreo, it's still kind of like it changes the way that you perform. I think it gives you more confidence. Yes. Like even for my first album, I did like a few dance classes just with like a friend who's an amazing dancer, and she was like, yeah, let's just like do a couple of dance classes, like it'll just kind of help you on stage, and it totally did. Like it just gives you this whole new confidence. So it was fun. I don't know, maybe one day I'll just like break the guitar on stage and then go into like choreo, and it'll be like this whole moment that goes viral. Manifesting.
We are waiting for that day. That will be a super cool day. You'll definitely break the internet.
I have some things up my sleeve. We'll see.
You heard it here first, guys. You heard it here first. Oh my gosh. Well, yes, I will totally agree with you. Like dancing, especially my experience on being on Dancing with the Stars.
You killed that, by the way.
Thank you
so fun to see you like
thank you
as your own person, just like killing the choreo. So sick. You've always killed it, but like
no, but that really helped me because I had a lot of insecurity with my dancing, and that show helped to transform me completely. And even there's such a beauty about just purely dancing.
Yeah.
Like not even singing.
And not singing. Yeah.
It's like a beautiful just power that kind of comes out of your spirit that is so therapeutic, another way. And like, you just feel this other part of you. I miss my time with Sasha. I want to get back with him just to like purely dance. But it does do something for your confidence in yourself, your confidence as a woman, as an artist, as a person. So I recommend it for anybody, even if you're not like a singer or performer. It's super cool. And again, thank you so much for coming to see me that night. It was a very special night. And I had my dear loved ones there, and it was
I got
so
to sit
cool
by your parents.
Yes,
They were so cute. Cutest parents
right?
ever, by the way.
Oh,
like your family's
you.
so sweet. Just I could totally like your heart and like the sweetness and the kindness that you have. I could, when I'm with them, I'm like, oh yeah, this is where she gets it. Like they're just so kind and
they are
hospitable and
they really
incredible.
Are. Like anybody who comes in our circle, anybody who's my friend is their friend, is part of the family. And they're very grateful. I obviously told them that we're gonna be together, and they're like, oh my gosh, Mama, we're so happy to her. We say hi, we love her. They wish they could be here. So
That's
shout
so
out
cute.
Mom and Dad.
They call you Mama?
Yes.
That's
it's
so
like,
cute.
It's like a term of endearment in our culture.
Okay.
It's like Mama. I call my little cousin Mama.
I love it. Yeah.
So you have full
so
permission
sweet.
to call me Mama.
Okay. Yes, Mama.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Friend, I feel like we could talk for like literally 20 more hours. What is your most personal album probably is based on true events, right?
Yes.
That's what it's called, based on true events, right?
Inspired by true
Excuse
events.
me.
Yeah.
Inspired by true
It's okay.
events.
Close enough.
This thing.
It's first Justin Timberlake, now this. I don't know. Yeah.
We're whole different level here now, y'all. That
most
was your
personal.
most personal album.
For sure. Yeah.
How was that? Because I know you opened up a lot about, like your family separation and then your grandpa. I unfortunately know what it's like to lose your grandparent. I talked about it on my first episode and in my book
remember
too.
That. Yeah.
Yes, and it's hard, but at the same time, it's a part of life. It's also beautiful knowing that they're watching over us. You know what I mean? Our loved ones that we lost. So that was your most personal album, you would say, right?
100%. Yeah. Inspired by True Events came out 2019.
Yes.
Which is, I keep thinking that was last year.
I know,
but
right?
Obviously,
totally
2020 happened. It feels like so long ago that album came out because those songs, I had them sort of in my back pocket for a while before they actually came out.
I remember you actually told me it was at the Christmas party. Your Christmas party. You were like, oh my gosh. And your mom said she's working with these amazing producers in Europe.
Yeah,
right?
Jimmy Napes,
Yes.
who did like, he's
Sam
kind of
Smith,
known for, a lot of the Sam Smith stuff. And that's kind of the vibe I wanted for this album was just like really stripped down, like live instruments.
Beautiful, friend. Like so
Thank
raw
you.
And personal and just your heart was in it.
Yeah, it was. I mean, talk about, I know we said Disneyland was a form of therapy. That album for sure was therapy because
adult therapy.
Man, that was way more adult. I wish I could be a Disneyland during that time. But it was for sure some of the hardest like chapters the hardest season I would say of my life so far, with just my parents separating and then getting married, and I kind of opened up on this album that it wasn't all like rainbows and roses, and butterflies and fireworks in the beginning, but we've come through a lot, and like there's been a lot of healing, which has been amazing, and like thank you God for answering that prayer. But my grandfather passed away that same year. So it was kind of thank you. I mean, it was just like, I think it was just a lot of like life change all concentrated into 1 year.
Usually like what they say, when it rains it pours. I was gonna say it storms. I'm sorry.
I would have
when it rains.
I would have not known that. I would have been like, for sure. When it storms, it rains. But I think that album, it was one of those things like I just had to put it out. Like right when I put it out, it was like this exhale. It was like, okay, I can move on now, and I can like do fun music. Because I'm like, at the time, even when it came out, I was like in a good place. I was happy. I was like newly married. I was wanting to do like kind of more fun songs. So like when I put it out, it was definitely it just had to be put out. It was like, okay, it felt like, it was like a physical weight off of my shoulders. It was like, okay, this is out in the world, gonna move on from this. But I love the body of work. And I think looking back on it, it's just gonna mark like a chapter for me. Yeah. In my career and in my personal life. So.
And you're showing people, that you got through that, you overcame that very difficult season in your life, and you were able to, make something beautiful out of it. Music heals.
Absolutely,
I absolutely believe that music heals. It's a form of therapy. It is something that unites us all, and just for you to like be brave and kind of share that with the world, that's not easy. For me, I struggle a lot with vulnerability and kind of sharing that, and just knowing, all those things you went through and sharing it with the world. It's not easy, but you did it, and it had a purpose. And I'm sure, I know it helped so many people, and I'm sure your fans and people to connect to even further, and that's beautiful. Pain always has a purpose.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a quote right there. Wow. Yeah, that's the hope too, whenever I put music out, as whether it's super heavy or if it's just lighthearted and fun, the hope is that it goes beyond myself and that it touches other people. I'm sure you share that same desire.
Yes, absolutely. It is so just imperative. When it comes to saving time and working more efficiently, it's the little things that start adding up and hogging time in your day. Grammarly Premium gives real-time suggestions on your writing and typing so you can get to the next item on your list in record time. I order food for delivery so I don't have to spend time picking it up. I like to cook with prepackaged meals so I don't have to spend a ton of time cooking. And I use Grammarly to help me get through lots of text messages and emails throughout my day. Grammarly Premium offers all sorts of tools to help you get to the point, improve your writing, and save you time in your day on your mobile devices and computer. Grammarly Premium helps you get your message across quickly without repeated or unnecessary words. Grammarly offers vocabulary suggestions, no more searching for synonyms. Grammarly Premium offers suggestions to replace overused words and phrases. By having Grammarly Premium on my web browser, I'm able to get through emails and messages faster than ever. I never realized how time-consuming all of that typing was until using Grammarly. The hard-to-read sentence feature is a huge help for me and gives me the confidence that I'm not writing a long message to someone that doesn't make any sense. Grammarly is no joke, guys. The application has seamless integration with Microsoft Office, your iPhone, your Android, and your internet browser. No more looking at your writing and wondering if you've overused a word or phrase in an email or if your tweet is unclear, because the app offers even more clarity suggestions based on what you wrote. It's never been easier to get straight to the point. Hit send with confidence and get your point across more effectively with Grammarly Premium. Get 20% off Grammarly Premium by signing up at Grammarly.com/Allie. That's Grammarly.com/Allie. ALLY. And now, your new music, your new album coming soon. Sorry, fans, I know you'll hate that.
I thought there was another surprise coming out. I was like,
I'm sorry.
What is it?
We've reached the limit of surprises.
I've had enough surprises. This is amazing. Drinks, cookies. This is more than I could have dreamed of.
Oh, friend. Now, your new music. Yeah. You've been in the studio. Have you been in your studio or other people's studios?
Kind of a mixture. So, I think obviously, with everything being shut down, there was a while where no one was working together in person. And then now we're kind of like coming out of our shells and like starting to safely work together again, which has been awesome. So yeah, I'm kind of some things doing at home. That's been really great because I could be like on Zoom and then I have my studio.
PJs,
maybe
like
PJs.
Top party, bottom.
I mean, or just PJs not. Some days I'm just like, this is what you get.
Have you totally?
Oh, for sure.
Have you ever, like for me, like if I'm on Zoom, if I don't feel like really getting ready, I kind of like
just do this half.
You're right.
Yeah. No, I've done that
and
for
crop
sure.
The rest.
Sweats this year became so like they were always acceptable, but now like on another level.
Oh,
I
yes.
feel like. But yeah, it's been so nice to just like get back into the studio with people. And
yes.
I'm excited because I feel like as the world is sort of opening, it's like I think people are gonna want to dance again and be like happy again. And I think I'm just excited for music and where it's going and where it's gonna end up. And it's really like it's an honor and a privilege to be a part of that too. When I think of music as a whole, and then I remember like, oh, I'm an artist. You're an artist. Like we get to be a part of that. That moment in time when people look back. Yeah, it's pretty special. So we're like, I saw a quote one time. It was like, we're as artists, what any kind of art that you do, they were just saying like as a creative person, you're kind of responsible for documenting the times, and it feels like a lot of pressure sometimes. Yes. But then when you think about it, when you look back on certain eras, you think about like the songs, like you think about the Beatles and like what they were saying in those songs was like way deeper than
revolutionary.
For sure. It was like so much more was going on than just the song that we're singing kind of thing. So that was like a whole detour that I just took.
No, that was beautiful.
That's where my brain went.
Yes. So. Me and you are very like where we go here and then we go to our
and you're coming
it's
with
all
me.
For purpose. All right, you're coming with me. Yes. Join the train, all aboard. But yes, friend, that's so exciting. I cannot wait to hear your new music. I cannot wait for your new album, your new special projects that I know about. Sorry, guys. And y'all
and
have
same
to wait.
To you. Yes, I can't wait to hear your new stuff. We're going to have a listening party. It'll be great. Yeah.
All of it. Fun. And I'm just, again, so blessed by our friendship. Thank you for being there for me in many, many moments of my life. And I'm just so excited. 2021, we're in the summer already, which is crazy.
It is crazy.
It's crazy. But there's so much ahead. And I cannot wait. And I can't wait to see everything that unfolds for you. It's really awesome. And I love you so much. I'm definitely going to have you on my show again. We have to do a part 2.
Definitely, yes.
In the next few months. But
fun.
I adore you. I love you. I treasure you.
I love you
Thank you so much.
You're the
my
best.
Beautiful friend.
This is so fun. Thank you for having me. And congrats on this. This is so perfect for you. I love this.
Oh, thank you so much. Yay. I hope you had a great time.
I did.
Do you consider your guitar one of your limbs? An extra limb or no?
I would say no.
Okay.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Well, moving on.
Just kidding.
You just accepted my answer.
Oh, great.
No, I feel like I don't think I do. I'm trying to.
Oh, really? That's honestly a really like.
I'm trying to be honest. Yeah, because like I was saying, like my guitar, it kind of just happened. Like me playing guitar just like happened.
Yes,
so it was. I feel like I can either have it or not have it. And and I'm cool with it. Like I feel more like a performer now.
Wow.
Who can like, you know what it feels like more? It's almost like it's like a tool or a weapon or something. Wow. It's like, okay, I'm gonna choose this and then like do the
That
song.
Is your weapon. That is your superpower, girl.
It's it's like a little superpower.
So cool. Or your weapon. You know how Wonder Woman has her like golden lasso?
Like my sword.
Yes, and her sword. That's your sword. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for answering that.
Yeah, no problem. Great question.
I love it. Wait, seriously, that's so cool. I didn't know that. I thought, because like you don't wake up every day like with your guitar.
No, honestly, when I'm in like, we're still rolling, huh? Hey, when I'm in like writing mode too, I feel like I'm less attached to my guitar. Strangely enough, yeah, it's weird. I think I'm a weird person though, because you would think that like if I'm in songwriting mode, I'd like always have my guitar and like be jamming on songs. But I think I like to get out of my own head because like I only know so many chords. Like, so I feel like when I'm writing, I'd rather kind of do the song however it's meant to be, and then when the song's done, then I'll be like, oh, let me learn the chords. It's almost like I'm doing a cover to my own song.
I see.
Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
I'm kind of backwards with it, which
that's cool.
Makes no sense, but
yes, it's funny because like I would kind of think it is, but it's super cool knowing that, like you said, it's a tool.
Yeah, it's a tool, and sometimes I do start the song on guitar and I'm like fully, writing it. from guitar first, but then other times it's like completely reversed. It's like, oh shoot, I need to learn these chords for this performance.
Yes.
You know?
Okay.
So
awesome. Well, thank you, friend, for answering my question.
No problem.
Okay, Ben, we're good. Thank you.
That was good, actually. That was a good little bit.
It's the Allie Brooke Show.